Damn, been a while. Well, good morning. It's been a while. It's 5:45 in the morning right now, Sunday morning. Just chilling. Came back from the gym. Felt like going to shoot some hoops for a while because, bro, I haven't shot in ages. And I always keep a ball on me. This has pretty much zero grip. It's been running since like, I'd say, yeah, 2010 at least. It was one of the bros basketballs. And then I pretty much held it ever since. It was full orange, but it's lost all its grip, but it's still so fun to shoot. It's never gone flat. This is fire. So I'll probably always keep this with me until it pops. Out here somewhere in East Auckland, I usually just roam around the neighborhoods that I want to move back to one day. But so this is the hoop. We're just out here chilling. It's a metal hoop, not the greatest, but it's a nice little area. The sky is doing its thing this morning. We're on. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot for a while, see how it goes. I'm very rusty. I haven't shot in a while. Who cares? I'm just here for the love of the game. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired, but you gotta end with at least 5 free throws. So I'll do that now. Okay, didn't get the 5, but close enough. I'm getting pretty tired. Ooh. Oh, bruh. These loud ass clanks don't make it any better. It makes sure that you know that you missed. Oh yeah, that one went in. Damn, the birds must love this spot. There is bird poop everywhere. At least I'm in a spot where there's not really anything. But I love the morning sky, bro. Hard to find a lot of things better than like an early morning. Look at that. It's hectic. But anyway, what I'm doing in this video, I just pretty much with this I do what I want. And felt like making a video more so just for, you know, anyone who ever wants to listen. You don't have to, I don't really care. And also for me to track my progress, because I was like, might as well share it, you know, if the bros, anybody watching wants to get into it too, because I do recommend it. I definitely do recommend it as much. So it's about like investing your money, because man, because I feel like, especially as I've gotten older, the more that I realize is like, especially me, the people that I'm around, like we're all pretty much the same, where our parents came from the islands. We didn't really have much. We weren't taught about money. It was more so just they came here for us, where we can study, get a good job, make money, and look after the fam. That's pretty much all we were taught. Most of us, the majority of us, like. So like, we were taught all of that, but we weren't really taught about money, money, investing, saving your money, what to do with your money. Because at the end of the day, they weren't taught that either. It's not like anyone on the islands is talking about save your money, invest your money, do this with your money. It's just something that, we haven't been taught it at all, eh? And it's something I as I got older, I was just pretty much on my own, just learning it, eh? And I'm thankful though, despite like the majority of my family being like pretty bad with their money. I didn't get that bug. I've been pretty good with my money from the start. Not that I'm perfect with my money, but I've been a lot wiser with it than a lot of people around me, my family. I got the money saving gene, but it doesn't mean I was perfect, especially from when I started working. Like I started working in like 2016, halfway through. I wasn't very good with my money then. Like I was mostly just spending it on like I get paid. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was like first thing I did when I started working was I bought my parents a TV because they were always like, yeah, we'll get a new TV one day. And like, I knew money wasn't that easy to come by. And we moved to East Auckland at the time. So I bought a TV. Then I was buying a lot of shoes. I was selling a lot of shoes. Then I was do stuff for the bros. Bought the bros Apple Watches for no reason on Christmas because I had the money and I was like, yo, I want to treat the bros. 2017, I started spending a lot on my car. And then I pretty much, like my 21st birthday that year, in like June, I didn't really have much. I had like maybe a couple $100. After that, I was like, yeah, nah, I want money, man. I hate seeing my account so low. I pretty much saved like, I'd say 95% of my pay from mid 2017 to the end of 2019. I saved like 95% of my pay. I wasn't going out. Pros, I saved a lot of money. Cons, I feel like I lost a couple years of my life not really doing anything. I was pretty much just working and just sleeping in the weekend, so I didn't spend money. It started 2020, I had like 95k saved up, which is not bad. I put that towards our house that we bought. And then back in 2020, I started learning about investing right after I bought the house, because I was like, okay, I want to get back. I want to get my money again. So I got into like the stock market, started learning about crypto. That went pretty good. But the same thing again, I was just putting like a lot into it to where I didn't really have anything left. It wasn't the greatest strategy, but again, it did end up paying off. I made a little bit on the stock market, then I went heavy into crypto. It netted me about like 25k extra over like a year and a half. That was after it came crashing down, like, and I was at like minus 10k, which was hectic. I'd never seen my money like that. So by 2022, halfway through, I had another 90k. So in 2 years, 3 months, I ended up cracking another 90k. But that's where I'm looking back, I kind of regret it, because I put that 90k towards the mortgage of our house to bring it down, but I should have invested it. Like if I invested that right now, bro, especially just in the stock market, bro, I would have been on like at least 200, I reckon. There's a lot of money I left behind just sitting in my bank account, and that's what I kind of wanted to get to. I'm like, bro, if you got money that you're not doing anything with, bro, do not leave it in your bank account. It is a waste of time. It's coming from me who has done it twice. I've hit 90k plus in my account twice. Like if I invested that 90k, the second one, bro, I would have been easily on 200k. And that's the thing, once you hit like 100, 200k, bro, the money starts multiplying. Like it's hectic, eh? That's where I'm getting to right now. So if you have money, do not wait. If you got money sitting in your bank account that you have no plans of like spending, it's just chilling there for the sake of it, bro, just invest it, eh? Invest it in like stocks, ETFs. Those are like the safer ones. If you want to go into crypto, go into crypto. I'm a little bit in it, which I'll explain later. But do not leave your money in the bank, man, if you're not doing anything with it. Waste of time. It's something that I've gotten back into heavy recently, but I'm doing it a little better to where I've learned from like the past. More so just for like to still enjoy life at the same time, not like how I was doing where I would put my whole pay straight to whatever it is I'm investing in and leave nothing for myself, and then I'm doing nothing for like a whole month. Being much smarter about it. So what I do now is I keep the money that I keep in my bank account. I keep around 8 to 9k. That's more than I need for a month. So what I do is I leave my I start the month with 8k. I get paid. I bump my account up to 8k. If I go over 8k when I get paid, I invest that. So I keep it around 8k. And then like the month goes on, do whatever. Let's say I finish the month with let's say before the next time I get paid, I'm on like 5k. Cool. I'm gonna invest like another 2k, leave myself with 3, and then I get paid again. So if I'm over 8, then I'm gonna invest it, go back to 8k for the month, and that's me. That's sweet. That's how I still keep money for myself now, still enjoy everything. I want to buy something, I'll buy something. Like, cause I got plans, I want to paint my car, I want to respray my car, I want to get some new wheels. I'll probably do that in the next couple months. So, I always still have money. So that's one thing I'm doing a little better this time. It's investing my money, like it's still enjoying my life. Like I can go on trips if I want. So I have a lot of freedom with that, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I'll show you what I invest in. Like it's obviously not perfect. You do your own research and whatever, but I'll show you like what I invest in and how much I have in there and like my total. This is the road to 100k. I've never seen 100k like properly of my own money. I reckon give it about 2.5 years. I reckon I'll be on 100k. So this is the start of the tracking of the progress. So I want to show you now. I'll kind of talk about it a little bit first. I invest on Hatch. It's a New Zealand platform. If you want a promo code and get like an extra $50, here's my promo code. Nah. So I use Hatch. It's like easy to use. It's very simple. You got Sharesies and stuff as well, but I prefer Hatch. Like it doesn't have an app though, which kind of sucks. But hopefully in a couple of years they make an app. I use Sharesies for my KiwiSaver. So my KiwiSaver, I've moved from AMP, which was part of the work one. I've moved it onto Sharesies. Risk-wise, I like to take risk with my money. Yeah, I'm not very conservative, man. I got plenty of time. KiwiSaver, I wouldn't see that till I'm 65 anyway. So I play it very risky. Yeah. I like Sharesies because you can put instead of like your KiwiSaver being in a managed fund, by like Milford or AMP or whatever. And on Sharesies, you can put your KiwiSaver into stocks, like proper stocks. So you can do like a 50-50 split where 50% of your KiwiSaver is in like a base fund, like a US 500 fund of like the top companies. And then the other 50%, you can allocate 5% to a stock. So you can have 10 stocks or have 5% of your KiwiSaver in it, which is hectic. So your KiwiSaver can grow heaps. Say if you pick the right stocks or like, just good companies, your KiwiSaver will go up way more. The thing is, I don't contribute to my KiwiSaver anymore. I haven't contributed since like 2021. For me personally, waste of time. But depends on your situation. I stopped contributing like 4 years ago. My KiwiSaver is still going up. I moved my account to Sharesies around, let's say, 2 months ago. 2 months ago, my KiwiSaver's already up like 10%, bro. It's hectic. Like it's a no-brainer for me. Like I'm very happy taking risks. My KiwiSaver's gone up 10% already in 2 months. Like that's hectic. So that's what my KiwiSaver is. So I use Sharesies just for my KiwiSaver. I use Hatch for my personal investing. I have a superannuation at work, which is with AMP. So let me get to Hatch. So Hatch is where like you can invest in like pretty much the US market, the US stock market. You got ETFs, which are like exchange traded funds. I'm not going to explain this too much because I'm not very good at explaining it, but ETFs are like safer than stocks. So let's say you have one stock. Investing in one stock is like very risky. It's way more risky than an ETF. An ETF is like a mix of funds together. So regardless of, okay, let's say it's got, say the ETF has 3 stocks, right? The ETF is made up of 3 stocks. Let's say this one does really bad. These 2 do really good. Overall, you'd still be up because these 2 are still performing well, even though this one's not doing well. Your investment will still be making returns because these two are going off. But let's say, yeah, if you were just investing in that one stock by itself, it's gonna plummet. It's gonna plummet, bro. So ETF is generally safer, but risk is not that big of a deal because I am looking at this more long term. So I'll go through and share what I invest in. I'll write it up on the screen or put screenshots of whatever it is. I'm going to be showing these prices and it'll be in US dollars. Then when I talk about it, how much I've invested into it, then I'll get to New Zealand dollars. I'm going to go through all the stuff that I'm invested in. So I'll just give you a breakdown of it. I've got like 3 stocks and 2 ETFs. 1 stock and 1 ETF, they're like the moonshots, I would say. They're the moonshots. So if they pop off, it'll bump my portfolio up a lot. But so I'm just gonna go through it now. I'm gonna go in I'll go in US dollars. When I say how much I've invested, I'll go back into New Zealand dollars. So first thing I'm invested in is VOOG. That's the Vanguard S&P 500 Growth ETF. Right now it's sitting at around $445 US. I started buying it when it was like 380. I've got 14.65 shares in that, so that's gone up decent. And I started buying this one at the start of the year. It's up like 14.5% right now, which is not bad. And the other ETF I have is the moonshot, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF. This one, my average buy-in is $63 US. I have 59 shares of this. Right now it's gone down to $51, so I'm down like 18% on that, which is fine. I'm looking to buy more of this while it's cheap, because when Bitcoin shoots off, bro, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that gets me out the hood. Sitting at $51 right now. Bought it at 63. But don't really care about that one. That's fine. That's what I mean. Like, it's long term. Doesn't matter. Like, one thing that I think people get scared of in investing, especially like the people that I'm around, when they see money drop, when they see like a decrease of like a couple $100, $1,000, bro, they panic. Eh? That's one thing you gotta do, bro. If you're gonna look at it every day, you gotta have a solid stomach. If you got a weak stomach and you see it drop, and then you just want to panic sell, it's not the right thing to do. Eh? The right thing to do when it's dropping is buy more. Buy more when it's cheap, so that it's gonna start, when it goes back up, you're already making money. So that's one thing that I think stops a lot of people from doing it. Like, I just leave mine, I look at it like here and there, that's fine. If it's dipping a lot, that's when I start buying more. That's why I keep the money on me, the extra money on me, so if I see it dip like a lot, boom, I'm in. Those are the 2 ETFs that I'm in, VOOG and the IBIT, the Bitcoin ETF. The 3 stocks I'm in, we got, first one is Broadcom, AVGO. I've got 11.7 shares of that. I bought it at $366. It's gone up so far to 402. It cracked 400 like yesterday. This is not bad. So I'm up like 10% on that. This is all good because I bought that like a couple months ago. That's more like a safer bet because like people say that's like a stock that if you read on Yahoo Finance and everything, it's a stock that a lot of people recommend. They say it's got a lot of growth. And like it's a safe bet, everyone. It's like a good buy. The stock was at like 1,700 last year. It did a split and went down to like 170 last year. So it's gone back up already to 400 already. So this is one I want to keep because even right now they're saying it's pretty undervalued. Like there's people saying it should hit like 600 by next year. I'm like, bro, gotta hold some of that. The second company I got is SoFi Technologies. It's a pretty cheap stock, but there's a lot of, you read about it and there's like a lot of people saying that they're growing. They're like a financial company. They offer financial services. I bought this one maybe 2 weeks ago because I saw it was getting a little cheap. It was at like $26. So I bought it at $26. I bought 52.9 shares at $26.50. It's gone up to $29.70, which is already $3. And in that $3, I'm up 12%, which is solid. And this is another one that I'm just gonna hold because it's gonna be added to the S&P 500 soon because its market cap is getting pretty high. So once it gets added to the S&P 500, it generally like boosts the share price up a lot because it's gonna start getting added to ETFs and everything. It's gonna get more exposure. People are gonna be like, oh, yo, there's gonna be a lot more people paying attention to it. So that's why I got that early. not as early as I would have liked if I if I was getting back into investing maybe like a year or two ago. But yeah, okay, we got it. We still got it. And then here's my other moonshot. Serve Robotics. They're like an automatic delivery service. They do like robots and everything. Just reading about it, they have like a lot of there's a lot of optimism about it, eh? So I was like, it's a cheap one. I bought like 85.9, pretty much 86 shares of it for $13. But right now it's at like $10. So it went down a little after I bought it. And that's the thing, bro. Every time I buy a stock, it goes down straight away. If you ever want to buy a stock, let me buy it first. It'll come down and you can buy it for cheap. So it's gone down like $3, no big deal. I'm down 22% on it, but it's fine. It's the share I've put the least amount of money into, so I was like, oh, it's a good hold because they reckon it could hit like $20, $30, and if it hits there, I'll be up a lot. So I was like, might as well have gotta have a bit of diversity, have some safe stuff, have some moonshots. So yeah, so that's me. So right now, my overall portfolio is sitting at 22,235 as of the 30th of November. 29k is not too bad. So I'm gonna keep investing into it. I've got some other companies on my radar. A good app to use is Yahoo Finance. It's good to just watch the stocks on there. I'll show you. Yahoo Finance is a great way to like watch your stocks, and just anything you want to keep an eye on. This is like my watch list. You see at the top I keep like the 5 that I'm invested in. Then I have this other stocks that I'm looking at. You click on a stock, let's say I'll click on Broadcom, shows you the price, and then you have also analysis too. And this is where everyone says it's like a strong buy. And you see analysts' average price, the price is like pretty at 400, but you see that there's people that got it over $500 where it should be right now. So yeah, they recommend if it's like a good buy, a strong buy, hold, and you can see pretty much the majority says it's either a good buy or a strong buy. And that's the same for like pretty much everything else. A very solid site. It's called Pay with an E. It's like a New Zealand one. You can calculate your investments. So like you put in how much you have, like an average return, which is like 10 to 20% depending on how risky what you're investing in is, or how much the return ends up being. So I go on that and I chucked in my numbers. I always, like, even when sometimes when I'm sleeping, I wake up, I go on there, chuck some numbers in to see what it's like. So I put in like my numbers this morning, how much I have in my hedge account, the 29k. I was looking at it, if I keep investing, like even just at minimum, like even if I just invest $1,500 max, in 10 years, that will be close to 400 to 450k. That's just on like a 13 to 14% return, which is hectic. And like this is right now with my portfolio down. When Bitcoin starts going off, that's gonna bump it up a lot. That return is gonna be way more than like 15, 16%. If Serve takes off, that'll be a solid one. That'll make a lot of money. But then I still got like all my safe plays. The most money I have invested in is the VOOG ETF, the S&P 500 ETF. That's the most money I have. Then it's in Broadcom, and that's gonna be a solid growth stock too. SoFi should start popping off. So those are like the main ones. I feel like everything in due time, it'll do pretty well. So that's why you just gotta leave it, be in it for the long haul. Don't sweat when you see it drop. Like, I think it's just because we're not taught it, and we see money drop and we're like, oh man, gotta take it out, gotta do this, gotta do that. Then you panic sell and then you just lose money. You don't lose money until you take it out. Even if you're down, you haven't lost that money. If you want to make money and just grow your money, this is the best way to do it, man. Like, take it from me, someone who's had 90k, 95k in the bank twice, 2 times. If I had that invested right now, bro, man, it would be so solid. Like, by now I could have been, like, my returns could have been a lot higher, which is something that I regret. But at the same time, I kind of don't regret it. It's good to learn. Especially since I had no knowledge of this. I wasn't taught anything. I wasn't taught financial literacy. So I pretty much had to do this on my own. And what I've learned, I just want to pass it on to like the bros, If you want it remember, this isn't, what does everyone say? It's not financial advice. Like, at the end of the day, you got to do your own research. But, like, I just want to share what I've experienced and what I'm doing right now and the road to 100K. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But if you just keep money sitting in your bank account, man, not the way, eh? Not the way. Like, it's a bit of a waste of time, man. Invest the money you don't need. Put some money aside monthly, weekly, however you get paid. Put some money aside, man. Invest it. Invest it. Keep investing in it. Watch it grow, bro. Because we will watch it grow together. Pause. We will watch it. I'll share my updates when I hit 50K. I'll share that. When I hit 100K, you will hear it. You will hear from me again. And I'll continue to update. Like if I buy other stuff, and I'll share that in those updates. Just something for the bros if they ever want to learn anything about this kind of stuff. Because man, you got money, man. This is the main thing. You got money, man. Don't let it sit around there. The only way to make money is to make your money work, man. Stuff that's been in my head for a very long time. But yo, I think that'll be me. If I ever get any other random ideas, I'll probably share them. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, damn. Am I glowing? Yeah, I'm kind of glowing. But yeah, if I ever get any other ideas, I'll share that. Nah, definitely looking forward to this. Definitely glad I'm doing this in a better way than I did in the past, where I have money, I keep money for myself, and I have money ready to go when I see a dip, and then I still have money to do whatever I want. Like I said before, I want to respray my car, I want new rims. I still got plenty of money for that. I'm gonna go on some more trips next year, 2026. I want to go to the games, I want to go to the Rugby World Cup. That New Zealand and Kiwis game, I'm gonna be there, bro, straight up. And then, yeah, we're doing it a lot smarter, we're still learning. That Mozzie song, I'm living what I know. Could have done better, should have done better, but I'm living what I know. So if you stuck around, thank you. Until next time, have a good summer. Play some basketball, go to the gym, invest your money, and have a solid one.